Another day and another tragic and disgusting event has unfolded in Oldbury, in which Mohammed Azim, a 41-year-old, has murdered a 19-year-old girl called Lily Whitehouse. Are you sick and tired of seeing scenes like this, where you see these tense?
Scar City at the scene in Oldbury, where a woman was found dead last night on the 5th of November after police were called at 10 to 10
in society.
to Park Street.
It's not on. It's disgusting, and I cannot tolerate it anymore. A young teenage girl who was out enjoying her bonfire night with friends, walking home, was murdered in that industrial estate there by someone that she thought she knew in Mohammed Azim. Worst bit about it all, Mohammed Azim has previous convictions. I'm going to show you the truth behind this. This guy's already been behind bars for committing such heinous crimes. And here he is again out on the streets. And once again, the government have blood on their hands because of this. We are True Brit Media. We are the channel that speaks the truth, exposes the truth, and lives the truth. And the truth must be heard. And the truth is this: Mohammed Azim is a savage, an animal, someone who shouldn't be in our country, someone who has been already reprimanded by our country and justice system, been released too early, and gone and committed another crime. These sort of incidences make my blood boil. I hope you're as passionate, as angry as I am right now, because another innocent life has been taken. We cannot stand for this. My thoughts, my feelings, my prayers are for her family, her friends, those involved, Oldbury. But I just can't get over how this is being normalized. As I said, that image that I've just shown you at the start, it's just becoming normality here in England. Something has to change, and I'm just exasperated by it. I really am. So if you do like this type of content, then make sure to hit that subscribe button. We're on the road to 15,000 subscribers. Smash the like button if you want justice for Lily Whitehouse. And finally, get in the comment section and let me know your thoughts and feelings and emotions around this. Let's get into the crux and the jux of the story of everything that's gone on with Mohammed Azim being charged with the murder of Lily Whitehouse. So here it is here. Let's just break it down really quickly. He's charged with West Midlands Police charged 41-year-old Mohammed Azim with the murder of 19-year-old Lily Whitehouse, who died from serious injuries on Park Street in Oldbury during Bonfire Night celebrations on November the 5th. Paramedics pronounced her dead at the scene around 9:50, and Azim from Tivdale Road in Tipton appeared in Wolverhampton Magistrates Court on November the 7th, which is today, before being remanded in custody. Authorities state Azim knew the victim, with the investigation ongoing and increased patrols in the area. No other suspects are being sought. So again, how did Mohammed Azim know the victim? That's the first case. 41-year-old, 19-year-old. How did those two know each other? What was that relationship there? Second of all, why in a industrial estate? How did that end up like that? How did Lily Whitehouse end up in an industrial estate and then go on to be murdered, which is absolutely shocking. The details of the crime as well, we're not too sure on the level of details of the murder, but again, life-threatening injuries, declaring dead on the scene, it must have been brutal. And finally, the biggest thing for me is, of course, they're looking for witnesses, CCTV, etc. The same old story and rhetoric. But we're not getting too much about Mohammed Azim from the media, are we? Well, that's why you've got to do your digging, and I'm going to show you the digging that I've done. And as I said, let's just play that video one more time of some of the scenes that we're seeing from Oldbury and that tent that I just showed you.
Park Street, a 19-year-old woman was found with serious injuries, and despite the best efforts of paramedics, there was nothing they could do to save her life. She was pronounced dead at the scene. Our thoughts are with her loved ones. A 41-year-old man who is believed to be known to the woman has been arrested on suspicion of murder. He remains in custody for questioning. There is a large cordon in place outside AGS Glass Aluminium, and there is a police presence as well.
As I said, in an industrial state, AGS Glass there. I pray that they've got footage. I pray that they've got CCTV, and I really hope that they have done that. So let's go to the next part then. Let's go to the next part of this story, because this is the worrying part now. This is the really worrying part from all of this. I said to you, this guy has previous of being behind bars, and some people haven't done their digging on this, but I have. And what I found is something really telling. I want you to put the puzzle together and let me know your thoughts on that one, because this is worrying. Okay, this is worrying. I'm going to show you a face and I'm going to show you a picture and description of everything that's going on. So, Mohammed Azim, if you go to this article here, okay, and Connor Thompson has done a stunning job of researching this. Is the alleged murderer of Lily Whitehouse, Mohammed Azim, the same man who was convicted of 3 sex charges in 2013 after smashing a bottle over a woman's head, dragging her into a nearby factory by the hair, and raped her 25 times. That Mohammed Azim was jailed for 16 years. If so, why is he out of prison? Why is he in my country in the first place? We should not have to live with foreign criminals who abuse our wives, daughters, sisters, and mothers. Correct. So let's have a look more into this. And you can see an article here. Outrage at judge after victim is forced to watch CCTV of horrific attack. You can see that this was done in July 2013, and pictured is a Mohammed Azim. Same area that this was conducted in, same sort of time. Okay, so there's a piece of evidence number one. Second piece then to this, and again we have to think, well, how accurate is that? Well, this person here has done another stunning job. Have a look at this timeline of events that he's found. Again, linking the name. Okay, it's worse. 2005, he murdered a 31-year-old dog walking father, being white. In 2006, sentenced to 11 years. Of course, in our prison system, we only do half the time for some reason. So he was released in 2011. In 2012, he then went on to do that thing that we've just read about. And finally got sentenced in 2013 and was sentenced to 16 years. All news articles of murder have been scrubbed, but this article on the thing speaks about it. So I'm going to show you both these articles, but have a look at this original cases. This is the 2006, the canal killing. Date of crime, Saturday, 12th of March, 2005, 2 a.m. Location, Oldbury. Let's just note on this. Oldbury, the same place where this murder has happened. What happened? Victim, Martin, mild-mannered father of one, worked as a forklift driver in Smethwick, lived alone in a flat on Stone Street, Oldbury. The night he had been drinking with friends in the Wagon Horse pub, Oldbury. The gang, Mohammed Azim, again, from Oldbury, steps up with 2 others. The attack, Mark walked home along the canal towpath. Azim's gang spotted him, shouted racist abuse, and then chased him. They caught him, punched him, and kicked him unconscious. Azim and Nabil carried the limp body 50 metres and threw him into the freezing canal. Mark floated face down. The gang ran away laughing. Discovered a dog walker found the body at 8 a.m., cause of death, drowning, and head injuries. So, again, Mohammed Azim got 11 years, 6.5 for manslaughter, and 4.5 for kidnap. I mean, that is such a poor prison sentence in itself. 11 years is such a poor prison sentence for that crime. There we go. Judge Chapman's words to Azim: "You were the ringleader. You picked on a defenseless man and treated his life as a worthless. You then tried to hide your crime by dumping him in the canal like rubbish." So there is one piece of evidence for you to share with you. And let's go to the Birmingham Mail. Now, people, you could sit here and go, well, Mohammed Azim could be a popular name. Look, if you're going to join the dots up, right? Both these Mohammed Azims are from Oldbury. Both have attacked a victim, an innocent victim. The previous one, the with the 16-year-old, again, where he's attacked a woman, got a 16-year prison sentence, very, very specific, again, attacking a woman. It's all sort of looking and adding up. But the Birmingham Live article, why is this not working here? There we go. Birmingham Live. Okay, let's have a look at this one. Let's do our digging. Let's do our investigative journalism, because this is what we're trying to do. This is what we're trying to do. Sorry, I need to put on the screen. Killer homeless woman loses sentence appeal. Mohammed Azim attacked his victim, aged in her 50s, 3 times after rowing with his wife. There is Mohammed Azim there. A convicted killer who raped a homeless woman while she tried to sleep in Midland Busher has lost an appeal against his prison sentence. Again, we're trying to find the details. Where is this from? Again, change in location. Handsworth Byrne previously served an 11-year stretch for manslaughter and was caged for 16 years at Wolverhampton Crown Court last July. So again, linked to that one of the 11-year sentence and appeared in Wolves Crown Court. 3 senior judges said he deserved every day of that sentence for horrific attack on defensive woman Oldbury in November 2012. So my summary on this is, I think that's the same guy. Now, this is all speculation. This is all rumors. I cannot confirm nor deny if it is. But when you do your homework and you do some reading, searching around, you're telling me that's not the same Mohammed Azim from that stretch of the woods. Oldbury, Birmingham, Wolverhampton Crown Court, all adding up. So I want to see how this comes out. And if this is the case, if this is the same guy that's committed all these heinous crimes, then you just need to ask a simple question. When are we ever going to be safe? When are we ever going to be safe? If you're putting people behind bars, they come out, offend, and then they come out and reoffend again and again and again. We have got to look at a different type of punishment, a different type of consequence. And are people ever safe to go back in society? This Mohammed Azim should never be in our society. He should never have been allowed to do what he's done. Not once, not twice, but 3 times. Sick, disturbing, and I can't stand it. What a monster. Someone needs to get hold of these facts. I've done my research. Let me know your thoughts on this. I'm furious. I'm disgusted by our government, and those who are meant to be responsible for keeping us safe are just doing the opposite. They're actually making us easy targets. Thank you for your support. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, all that good stuff. I'm out of here. And my thoughts are with Lily Whitehouse, her family, her friends. Prayers are with her. Ta-da.